MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this home.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight, 78 degrees here at game time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, everyone's waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, XANDER.
Here's XANDER BOGAERTS now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Just underway here in Kansas City. Two balls and no strikes for BOGAERTS.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here's a strike. Line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Drew Pomeranz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, Whit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
So digging in now, John Jay looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Benintendi will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Moustakas, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, get down to first base right there. Bought himself a base there.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 0 for 8. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. DUDA, the California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Moustakas, the runner at first with 2 gone.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Paulo Orlando. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 down, runners at first and second. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Working to escape the first inning jam. Hit back up the middle. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. Still no score. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Shut him down now.
Come on, Royal, let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner at second, nobody out. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
As a look, now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Domingo Santana.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Jay, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Benintendi on third. Santana is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
He must have been sitting fastball right there because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 9th, catcher,
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake SWIHART. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Orlando's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's Mookie Betts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, let's hold him.
In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Royals nothing. Coming in for his first at-bat, Jorge Soler. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's hitless in 6 tries. Pomeranz has his target. 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. And there's 1 down now.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, 2 down now.
Batting eighth.
So here's the Royals DH, Billy Burns, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So next to the plate for the Royals, ALCIDES ESCOBAR. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all.
Wait for the pitch.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Burns leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Whit Merrifield would be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Set, here it comes. Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. There goes Pedroia. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jay on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez, runner in scoring position with Zuccan. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one just missed outside.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Don't let him score!
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line softly toward the hole, and that is into right field. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and they can't run it down. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Orlando ranging back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Benintendi at third with 2 away. Hit hard back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Royals nothing. Striding in once again, John Jay, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Jay behind 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas DUDA.
Here's Lucas DUDA now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He drew a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Blake SWIHART. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Right fielder.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. To his left, Moustakas. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting number 50, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 3-2 now to Pedroia. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Royals nothing. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 33, Ryan Flynn.
Digging in once again, XANDER BOGAERTS. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Flynn, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Soler. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Missed with a slider.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is there, 2 down. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. Popped high in the air. Escobar waits on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Burns. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Burns swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
And that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready for another chance? Alcides Escobar, who drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. A high fastball is in there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
With Merrifield next to hit. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And Moreland will take this one to the bank himself, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Domingo Santana.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that one just missed outside. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
.2-0 count, the pitch, swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Now could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Blake SWIHART. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Orlando coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. In now is John Jay to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched at this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Jay will turn for second. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Jay leads off second with nobody out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Lucas DUDA is on deck. No one out with a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in to try it again, Lucas DUDA, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Nunez in foul ground. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Orlando takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
In is Jorge Soler. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox lead it 5-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that. Now the 1-1 pitch.
fly ball out to right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin PEDROIA.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin PEDROIA. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And PEDROIA's got himself a base hit.
The shortstop, number 2, XANDER.
Striding in once again, XANDER BOGAERTS. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they won't get him. It's a stolen base for PEDROIA.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Drilled on the ground is short. There is Escobar. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt Barnes.
Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
set and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Billy Burns, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
High in the air into shallow left center. Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 63, SANTANA.
Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Escobar has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Domingo Santana.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Orlando going back on it at the track, the wall, and get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. It's a 2-run homer for Domingo Santana. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready for another shot now. Blake SWIHART 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 the count to Blake SWIHART. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Royals 2. Robbie Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Robbie Scott.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in with Merrifield. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-1 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. 1 out, nobody on.
Let's go, Royals!
3-1.
Come on, Royals!
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Santana moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas.
2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Let's go, Royals!
Set to deliver the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. A great shot there, a famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Blaine Boyer enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High pop up. DUDA over to his left. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And Pedroia is going to have himself extra bases. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. The relay, and Pedroia will get in there at third with a triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The head-to-head line with Blaine Boyer. He's gone 4 for 9. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Boston's out in front, 8-2. Here's Lucas DUDA now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
First baseman, Lucas DUDA.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
neck-high fastball that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Paulo Orlando is on deck.
Let's go Royals. Come on, Royals, you can do it.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Come on, Royals, let's do this.
And he fouls this one off. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Center fielder number 16.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Paulo Orlando. You remember he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. From the stretch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. DUDA, base runner at first with 1 out. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler.
Let's go, Jorge.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Come on, Kansas City. Let's go. Let's go, Royals.
The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Drew Pomeranz wins his 3rd of the season. Jake Junis was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.